Hi guys, Frank here from Build Your Own, and this is my 1994 Chevy C1500. It's got a V6 and two-wheel drive. In my video where I showed my truck getting lifted, I'll put a link to that down in the description below. I also showed this Edelbrock Pro Series or Pro-Flo air cleaner. It's really sweet. I had somebody leave me a comment saying that if I added a 14x3 air cleaner, open air cleaner with my throttle body spacer, that I feel some performance gains on that. So this wasn't a very expensive part. I think it was about 60 bucks. So I just went ahead and got it. Now I already saw a video on this before, and I know that you also need an adapter. Here's a Spectre TBI air cleaner stud adapter, because this is a single hole adapter, single hole in here, and this throttle body has two holes. So we got to take it from a two hole to a single, and it's really simple. So first thing we need to really do is just get rid of all this old plumbing, which seems pretty straightforward. Okay, so real quick, all this assembly comes out really easy. I was getting ready to yank on this. It doesn't quite come out because there's a bolt right here, there's a bolt right there, and there's a nut that looks like it comes up from underneath the wheel well. Looks like there's a nut that comes up from underneath the wheel well for there, and then it looks like you can probably get this piece of hardware out. So I thought this was going to be tool free, but it's not. I'm going to grab a couple tools, and it looks like there might be two bolts down here actually. Grab a couple tools and then get that out. That's out, and here's how that went. So really, you can see this bracket is still in here, and there's just a band, it's just a bolt that screws into this thing to hold that down. And once I was able to loosen that out, then it's easy enough to take it out just like that. I think I'm just going to leave this bracket in place. I'm not even going to mess with it. Now we just need to unscrew these things. Oh, they screw out really easy. We just need to unscrew these things right out of here. You see how easy that was. We're almost ready for our Edelbrock air cleaner. It looks super cool, doesn't it? Yep, it does. Comes with the air cleaner element and everything. But now we need to take this Spectre TBI air cleaner stud and put it inside the throttle body. And let me show you where it goes. So you can see that those other ones screwed on the sides there. There's a hole right down in there, in the middle, right down there, and that's where the adapter screws right in there. So let me do that and let's see how it looks. Before I forget, let's look at the part numbers for these things. So this is the Spectre TBI air cleaner stud, and the part number is 4215. Right, you can see that, 4215. And this Edelbrock Pro-Flo air cleaner is part number 1223. Their adapter screwed in right here. I've got this plate, just fits right on over the top, fits nice and flush. Does touch right here a little bit, but yeah, hang on a second. All right, well, it is still touching right there. Not quite sure what to do about that. I'll keep my eye on that, see how that looks. Yeah, but you can see that the rest of the installation is pretty straightforward. I just need to put this lid on top and then make an adjustment on the height of that, so it all fits perfect. So let me do that. On there, I've got the adapter screwed down all the way tight. Then it comes with this little this little brass thing here where you can adjust these so you can get the right height that you need for your cover. This all looks good. I think I'm happy with that. Let's make sure that it's nice and straight. And then all I need to do is just put the wing nut on and it's done. Okay, there it is. It's all done. We got the Edelbrock Pro-Flo air cleaner. It's a 14x3. We got ours in all black. I gave you the part numbers. Got the Spectre TBI adapter to make it go from 2 to 1. We got rid of all the stock air box and all that stuff. All that stuff's laying over here. There's all that hardware. And we only need to remove one bolt. I know this is a standard bolt, but I used a 10mm to remove that bolt right there, a 10mm socket, and that worked. And yeah, let's start it up. All right, it's running, sounds good, fired right up. We'll have to drive it around for a little bit, and I'll have to give an update on whether or not I feel any performance gains on it, but it was a very easy upgrade and it looks great. All right, I'm gonna wrap this video up. If you found this information helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You'll find a link to this truck's playlist down in the description below.